What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning the PBC Premier Boxing Champions is rumored to start their own belt, their own league, doing their own thing with the fighters that they have. They want, potentially, if Ruiz beats Joshua, they want Ruiz and Deontay Wilder to fight for not only undisputed, but for this PBC belt, along with other fighters in the other weight classes as well. You know, and it seems to me that I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. It's looking like something similar to what the WBC has done. You can't help but to think like maybe because of the WBC and the franchise situation, maybe they are trying to duplicate or trying to cut off any dealings with the WBC as far as like boycotting. Maybe that's their way of boycotting by creating their own standards, their own league, their own organization, you know, and this really doesn't surprise me like a lot of people because the PBC are pretty much on their own island anyway. Right? So a lot of the things that the PBC does with Al Heyman, they are probably the hardest to work with dealing with anybody else in any other promotional outfit or company, okay, or network. So for these guys to do that, they're just really signifying the fact that, hey, we are PBC. This is PBC. This is, you know, we have enough fighters in our stable. You know, and the bad thing would be if this is the case, will they work with anyone else? See, this might just be that stamp, this confirmation that, hey, if we're making PBC belts, that means if you're not a part of the PBC, if you're ESPN, the Zone, Golden Boy, which is also deals with the Zone, you can't roll our way and you can't fight for the belt that we created. We can't allow any outside people that is not involved with the PBC. Now, that's not been determined, but it seems to me if you're going to make a PBC belt, you would have to be signed with the PBC or PBC originally anyway. Maybe it's a tactic. Think about it. Maybe it's a way to get guys off the Zone. Maybe it's a way to, hey, if they're forming their own league and they have their own rules, maybe these rules are better than the rules that they have with other sanctioning bodies such as the WBC. Okay, and a lot of people have other problems with other sanctioning bodies rules, but we don't know that yet. You know, we don't know what they're going to do. This is just brand news, like breaking news, and we don't know what they're planning to do yet. But if they, like I'm thinking, if they're making their own standards by the PBC for whatever the belts or whatnot, that may be one of the most strictest rules of the PBC. You have to be a PBC fighter. That might just be self-explanatory. I'm hoping for the best because a lot of times, you know, you have these guys and they, you know, they're already isolated and they're already hard to deal with. You know, they might just make this rule to just make themselves non-negotiable with other people on other networks. So that might be the case with this. There's really not much to really talk about because we don't know about a lot about this. You know, we could speculate, but, you know, we don't know the facts. So I'm all about the facts on when that happens, I will break it to you guys. You guys tell me what you think about the PBC Premier Boxing Champions making their own league or their own belt. Of course, please subscribe, guys. And you all been counterpunched. Peace.